Amigos y familia, este viaje está tan divertido. Hay tantas actividades que hacer. Mis amigos y yo fuimos a un festival gastronómico, hicimos snorkel, visitamos los mercados locales y también fuimos a una excursión por las montañas. ¡Ah! ¡Qué emocionante! Ok, hablamos después. Ciao! Hey! Did you watch the video I sent you from the trip with my friends? We did a lot of things. I have so much to tell you. Actually, today we're going to talk about things people might do during a trip. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to talk about common activities done on a trip, specifically about a past trip, where you went and what you did. Make sure you have a copy of page 4 of the PDF to follow along and take notes. Are you ready? ¡Vámonos! Today, I will help you answer 2 questions about a past trip. ¿A dónde fuiste? And ¿qué hiciste? La primera pregunta es ¿a dónde fuiste? It refers to a past trip's place. So, what do you think this question means? ¿Qué significa esta pregunta? Esta pregunta significa where did you go? ¿A dónde fuiste? Let's see if you can spot the word that means to go. Got it? I'll help you. By now, I'm pretty sure you know that donde refers to a place, and it means where. So, fuiste means to go. I know. You learned before that ir is to go. So why am I telling you that fuiste is also to go? That's because we are talking about the past, a place where you went. Tú fuiste. ¿A dónde fuiste? Directly translated, it's as if I were asking to where you went. Pretty straightforward, right? Also, and make sure you take notes on step 1 of your PDF sheet. Notice how in English, go changes into went, and those 2 words don't look anything alike. Well, those drastic changes make go an irregular verb, and it's exactly the same thing in Spanish. Ir doesn't look anything like fuiste, but it's still the same verb. It's irregular. So I say fuiste because I'm asking you the question. But to answer, you would say yo fui. I went. And if you're talking about you and your family or you and your friends, meaning we, you would say nosotros fuimos. We went. Let me hear you say fui, making sure you pronounce you and I as long vowels. U, I, fui. Repite, por favor. Fui. Now, fuiste. And fuimos. You sound beautiful. Now, to complete your answer, you need to mention where you actually went on the trip. Look at the activities on step 1 of your sheet. Some people go to another country. Ir a otro país. ¿A dónde fuiste? Fui a otro país. Or maybe the mountains. Ir a las montañas. Fui a las montañas. and the beach. Ir a la playa. Mi familia y yo fuimos a la playa. Por favor, repite conmigo. Fui a otro país. Fui a las montañas. Mi familia y yo fuimos a la playa. The second question you are going to answer is, ¿Qué hiciste? What did you do? ¿Qué hiciste en tu viaje? What did you do on your trip? Hiciste comes from hacer, to do or to make, which is also an irregular verb in Spanish. Check out step 2 on your sheet. So you would say, hice, hiciste, hicimos, just to show you the pattern in some of the variations. To answer this question, you need to mention the specific activities you did on the trip. Look at the first image on step 2 of your sheet. That activity is called hacer senderismo, to hike or to do hiking. Hacer senderismo. Write it down. So, based on what I just told you about the verb hacer, how would you tell me that you did hiking on your trip? I'll help you a little. Yo blank blank en mi viaje. That would be yo hice senderismo en mi viaje. Repite, por favor. Muy bien. You can also go on an excursion. Ir de excursión. So how would you say that you and your friends went on an excursion? Here's a hint. Make sure you change ir to the past form for we went. Look at your notes. The answer is, mis amigos y yo fuimos de excursión. Repite después de mí. Mis amigos y yo fuimos de excursión. Another interesting activity is visitar monumentos. So you can say that you went to visit monuments. Fui a visitar monumentos. Repite conmigo. Fui a visitar monumentos. Now, this last activity is my favorite. Touring a city to experience the culture and learn about the history of the place. Me encanta. In Spanish, that is recorrer la ciudad. Listen to those R's. Recorrer la ciudad. As in, fui a recorrer la ciudad. Por favor, di, fui a recorrer la ciudad. Yes, my friend. So I have a lot of photos from my trip I want to show you. And while you look at the photos, I'd like you to talk about the activities as if you went on the trip. Okay? You can speak individually or as a group. Yo or mis amigos y yo. Look at your guided notes for help. Here we go. Awesome! With all this practice, I think you're ready to talk about a trip that you actually took. It doesn't have to be a fancy trip, and if you haven't traveled, you can think about a place you'd like to visit and imagine that you went there so that you can answer. ¿A dónde fuiste? ¿Qué hiciste. Pause here and say where you went plus 3 activities you did there. Excelente trabajo, my friend. I'm proud of you. Let's recap what you learned today. In this lesson, you learned to talk about where you went and what you did on a trip using the past tense. Remember to complete the activities in the PDF to continue improving your Spanish. See you next class. Ciao. Nos vemos.